The Hunter Call of the Wild focused on realism in the wrong places. The Hunter Call of the Wild is a hunting simulator with tons of promise and potential. The world is beautiful, there are cool mechanics to make the hunting intriguing, but Call of the Wild ultimately forgets to make this game feel like a game. You start Call of the Wild by choosing your character, and then you're sent into the world and get a quick rundown on how things work. There's a mission structure here, but you can ignore all of this and just go hunting on your own. I was impressed with the lighting and graphics of this game. There are Ubisoft-like outposts that mark locations on your map to uncover for experience or fast travel points to buy new weapons and ammo, with the cash earned from completing missions or hunting on your own. There are blinds you can build with your cash to lure animals into an area and take them out. And the idea of hunting in this game first seems really cool. As you walk around, you'll see tracks all over the place and you can examine them, and by doing so the game will tell you which animal these tracks belong to. Really helpful for the game's missions. You then follow these tracks, and depending on how old they are, they can lead you right to the animal, their resting area, or where they eat. And while you're hunting them down, you have to be cautious of both the wind and the amount of noise you make. There's a compass telling you the direction the wind's blowing, and if an animal picks up on your scent, they'll run. They'll also give you warning calls if you're close and making too much noise. I was ready for all of this. However, hunting here is more tedious than that setup makes it sound. It isn't like a Witcher contract where you search a small area for a while. Tracking down an animal can take you thousands of meters from your starting point, only going off of a cone on your cell phone which acts as your mini-map to find the next point of interest. Tracking down just one animal can easily take 30 minutes, and it's just not fun. You'd think maybe you'll run into other animals while hunting this one, but it doesn't happen. The world feels like a ghost town. The rarity of animals makes this feel more like a hiking while animals in the distance mock you simulator. And again, you can find where animals feed in the time they do so. So I went to a resting place, waiting until the time an animal I was hunting for a story mission was supposed to eat, and I waited for a 30-minute window and they never showed up. How are spawns not frequent in this feeding window? Make this simulator at least a little video gamey. It's hunting without the reward of food at the end of it all, so at least let me have a little fun with it. There are 2 separate reserves here, though each reserve shares the same 12 animal species, though 6 of those 12 being a type of deer, so the hunting variety is pretty lacking. The second map is less beautiful and much smaller, and felt a little too populated, but I can't complain. I've been waiting 5 hours to see an animal to shoot, and when I went here, I was seeing like 20 all bunched up, and I shoot and they're just not falling. The lack of realism when it comes to shooting the animal is the most annoying part of this all. When you do finally track one down, there's no satisfaction of dropping them. You shoot them and chase them until they bleed out. And while wounded, they all of a sudden turn into Speedy Gonzalez. They're out of there and you have to get your Vanessa Carlton on and follow their blood trail for 1,000 miles. Though you're ranked on how little they suffer, so aiming for vitals through this game's ridiculous amount of sway is rewarded, and you're paid and earn XP accordingly. XP that goes into a leveling system and gives you skill and perk points to dump into your weapons and hunting abilities. The world again is beautiful and varied, but this game is really for the patient type that don't mind the tedium of checking how fresh deer poop is, just to come to a dead end and start again on a new track. I give the Hunter Call of the Wild a 6 out of 10. If you played the Hunter Call of the Wild, tell me what you thought about it down in the comment section below. If you haven't played it, tell me if you plan on picking it up. Thumbs up, like the video, subscribe if you're new to the channel, and thanks for watching. If you like this video, please consider supporting me on Patreon so that I can continue to bring you reviews for all the newest games at patreon.com/superkengaming. You'll get access to early audio and video versions of reviews, exclusive Let's Play videos, and you'll even get to choose the game I play next. Thanks for watching, and of course, stay beautiful.